Hello, Tifos. How's everybody doing? We are nearing the end of our 12 Goals of Christmas countdown. I want to thank everybody who's been with us along all the way. Hopefully, watching this every day as the episodes drop. If not, hopefully, you're watching them. You're binging. You can binge the whole season starting tomorrow. If you're binging this late, later after they've all been released. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Anytime is a good time to check in with your friends at the Charlotte Soccer Show, pretty much. And that goes especially for Christmas time. This has been a really fun project for me. Great way to stay up all night on Christmas Eve. And never did see Santa, that son of a bitch. He's probably in a different time zone. But we're near the end. We got 2 goals left to go. Can't let this countdown end without 2 of the really super most significant goals. These last 2 may not be. There might be some goals that didn't make the list that might be like physically or technically more impressive or whatever. But wouldn't be a good list if I didn't include this one that we're about to see and the one that we will close with tomorrow. Maybe you can guess it, but I had to put this one ahead because it would be too obvious. If this one hadn't showed up before the last day, then you definitely would have guessed it because it certainly belongs in the countdown. We're, of course, talking about the Ker-Winner over Miami. I just invented that term, Ker-Winner. I like it. I like it a lot. So hopefully we will get to use it a lot more this year. Protect Kerwin Vargas at all costs. Make Kerwin Vargas happen. Kerwin Vargas made it happen against Inter Messi on decision day at the Keep in the final day of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, the goal that sent us to the playoffs, although it took a long, hard efforts worth of defending.
They are right now. Westwood to Uzbek. Blocked. Uzbek's going to get it back. Westwood, rather Vargas. The touch, the finish.
Great calendar.
The start that Charlotte needs on decision day. Needing all 3 points to keep their postseason hopes alive. It's Kerwin Vargas again for Charlotte FC to put them up 1-0.
But the one constant for Charlotte FC and Major League Soccer for their 2 years of existence, Karol Swiderski, that little hold-up play, blocking Kamal Miller away, allows Charlotte to facilitate this attack. Yes, you need luck. Yes, you need the ball to bounce your way. It does for Uzbek, but Vargas is a direct winging player from wide areas, right at defenders. Second forward, more of a crossing winger. What a start for Charlotte here at home. 1-0, but a ton of game to be played.
Oof. Sick goal. Kerwin, so often in this countdown, I saw so many great crosses and also lasers into the net from sort of like, the outside perimeter of the box range. This was something different. This was footwork. This was Techers. This was real nice. I love that Taylor Twellman on the call shouted out Carol's hold-up play, which really made it all possible. Camille's never say die attitude. Camille, just like cleaning up his own mess, right? Like if at first you don't succeed is kind of like Camille's mantra in life in every time he takes the pitch, pretty much, right? So he gets this ball out here wide. First cross blocked, but he sticks with it. He sticks with the play. Another big characteristic of Camille is he loves to cross low. He loves to cross the ball on the ground, cross on the deck, as they say. There's actually like a lot of goals that I wanted to get into this top 12 that didn't quite make it, that were just like crosses on the deck from Camille. Let's look at this some more. So and here's another one. His airborne cross didn't really work out, so he's like, yeah, I'd rather cross it on the ground. He loves a cross on the ground. I didn't realize how much he loves a cross on the ground until this project. But Kerwin, again, like I said, he's so used to cutting in. Like the typical thing for Kerwin I saw whenever you look at a goal that he's involved in is go make a move out, cut in, and send the ball in. Like cross it in or shoot it in. Like that's his go-to. It's what he does all the time. And like there's goals that are beautiful goals for this team that came as a result of nice Kerwin crosses. Love the dance there from Byrne. I mean, Byrne. It's crazy to think that there was a time when people didn't think Byrne was much of a player on this team, because he's part of the fabric of the team now. It's crazy, but I'm guilty for sure. But yeah, cross on the deck, and then whoop, whoop. And then, yeah, just that little, and the goalkeeper's so mad. And DeAndre Yedlin just burned again. DeAndre Yedlin, this is the Bank of America Stadium is a house of horrors for DeAndre Yedlin for sure. It's not a good place for him. It's really not. He got absolutely waxed by Jordi Reyna one time in the first season, and he got absolutely destroyed there by Vargas. And it's a beautiful thing. We love to see it. You know, that's the goal. Like I said, that's the goal that sent us to the playoffs. It wasn't done and dusted. Goal was scored in the 19th minute, I think, the 20th minute. And I said Drake Callender earlier, by the way. That wasn't Drake Callender in goal. That was CJ Dos Santos, the backup goalkeeper for Miami. So forgive me for there. Sorry there, CJ. Sorry there, Drake. But he was pissed. You can see. We'll look at it again. Sorry, since I said the goalkeeper's name wrong. Might as well look at his issue again. But watch the goalkeeper's reaction right after this goal was scored. He's like so mad because DeAndre Yedlin just got absolutely cooked. And it's like when your defenders let you down. A lot of times when I was ranking goals on my rankings list, I would rank them lower if I felt it was more of a defensive mistake. Spoiler alert, the lowest ranked goal on the entire list, even below all the PKs for the season, was Derek Jones' goal, the third goal against Tormenta in the U.S. Open Cup, because like it was just a mistake. He didn't even really mean to score, and so I put it bottom on the list. But sorry, Derek, I love you. We miss you already. But this is nice because, like, watch Yedlin. Just watch Yedlin the whole play. He leaves Vargas all alone. So I think the goalkeeper's mad. CJ Dos Santos is mad because Vargas, like, there was no need for Yedlin to like let Vargas like sort of just be alone in the box there. And then once the pass does get to him, he gets burned on a little juke move, a little feint in. And like I said, Vargas is going out and then cutting in and then crossing. This time he faked in for a second and then cut out and found himself in some space. And he showed himself some nice two-footedness to finish with the left, despite being generally a right-footed dominant player. He's pretty ambidextrous. Ambidextrous? Is that a word? Ambidextrous? Love Kerwin. Protect him at all costs. He's all over the countdown that we've done here. He has so many. Kerwin's all over the honorable mentions. Also, unreal. I don't know if we won't do an episode on the honorable mentions. We got one more season finale, project finale of 12 Goals of Christmas is next. So don't miss it. Kerwin not really involved in that one. So this is our farewell to Kerwin in the countdown, but hopefully not in the real life, because we're counting on him to be a huge part of a massively successful 2024 campaign. And who knows, it may come down to us and Messi again. Who knows? We're gonna have to beat him again. It's gonna be harder next year. They only got stronger. If would you be surprised if I told you Miami brought even more washed up former Barcelona players to their project? So, but this goal was amazing. This goal should go down in history, in club history. It's certainly worthy of being on our countdown. And yeah, looking forward to tomorrow's finishing it off. Excited to I would love to get some predictions for what y'all think will be the final goal to make the cut for our countdown. But I'm realistic enough to think that no one's actually gonna comment those. No, I always say like, oh, leave something in the comments. No one ever does. So sorry, this doesn't offend me. That's my New Year's resolution, to just not worry about it.